Hello, and welcome to the Spiritual View. I'm Jennifer Halliburton with the Awakened Jenn Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Motivational Monday reading for you today. All right, so before we get started, I want to take 3 deep breaths together and do the invocation to call in the spirit team. So if you'll close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me. All right, breathe in. That's one. Breathe in. That's two. Breathe in. That's three. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right. So for our Motivational Monday today, I've got a spread called the Daily Motivation Spread. And so it's a spread that you can literally use every single day that's just going to help you know what to expect for the day that's coming ahead. And I believe that no matter when you are seeing this reading, it is meant for you. And so we're going to look at it's a 5 card spread. So the first card is the theme of the day. And so it's the focus of what today is. The second card is what will bring you joy today. The third card is what is the challenge or the opportunity? How is this day going to be difficult for you? And then the fourth card is the approach that you need to take today. So, what energy is needed to be successful today? And then the fifth card is what are the next steps? What action can you do today and where can you start? All right, so I also am going to pull a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards because I want to get us a message from our ancestors today as well. All right. So help get us motivated to start this week. What do the ancestors have to say to us for this week? Okay, only messages for our highest good. All right, so what messages do the ancestors have for us today? Embrace your inner gypsy, freedom, fun, and music. So I think today you need to focus more on what feels good. You need to be able to release, relax, and have fun. All right, so embrace your inner gypsy. It's page 38. The ancestors speak. The ancestor spirits want to help you feel like a creative gypsy. Have you had the desire to run away and leave everything behind you almost every single day? Have you been feeling like a caged bird or a hamster on a wheel? It's time to free yourself, be passionate, and begin to enjoy life again. You do not need to run away or become a nomad, but you do need to do something that you can to release your stress levels. You may like to dance, sing, travel, or go to a festival or marketplace. Consider what you can do to get back to your fun-loving, free-spirited self. If you can't make the changes today, put things into place so that you don't feel stagnant or trapped. Book a holiday, plan an outing, or dance in your lounge room. Free your mind and your soul by doing something that makes you feel alive and passionate. You're not meant to feel like a caged animal. Be true to yourself and to what you want to do and free yourself today. And so I just keep getting this vision of just a child playing. Like that's what just keeps coming to me, 344. And if you watch my my reading for my channel, that's one of the numbers that just keeps yelling at me. And 344, what did I say that was connected to? Is you have to put in the work, a great time to expand social circles. But the connection that I have with this is it's remembering what it was like just to be a child and just to, you didn't have all the worries and responsibilities and you just had to just find things to occupy your time, right? And so you would just do what felt good. How did you decide as a child what you were going to do next? Just, hey, this looks like fun, right? That's how you figured it out. You didn't sit there and put so much thought and effort about, oh, I've got all of this I got to do today, so what needs to come first? You didn't have to think like that. And so that's what I think that we need to get back more of, is just this, just what feels good. What do you want to do? I don't have anything I need to do right now. What is the thing that feels the best? And do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start pulling. I'm going to use the Souls on Fire deck. Okay. So this is the daily motivation spread. And so this is a 5-card spread. So what is going on our day today, no matter where you are at or when you see this? What is going on in our day today? Messages, please. Like that. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to pull them randomly here. All right. So the theme of the day, this is what the focus of the day will be. We have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, okay. So this is also very childlike energy, and this is the dream big. This is allow yourself to think things can be better than anything you could even, have dreamed of. This is the When Pigs Fly card. This is also about an apology. This card also represents an apology. It's a very small token of love. But my initial connection is just coming back to, this childlike experience of just like dreaming big, what, all the possibilities. Because I mean, again, remember when you were a child, what that felt like. I mean, you had no limits to yourself. You just, your imagination just, was able to just dream the most impossible things into life. All right, so the second card is what will bring you joy today. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have a new opportunity coming in, and I do believe that that will bring a lot of people joy. So this is also a portal energy in this card. And I love that, like, it represents the literal hand of God, as being represented in this card. So this is, I'm getting a divine opportunity is actually being represented in this situation. So that will bring you a lot of joy. We'll look more deeper into what this opportunity may be after I get all of the cards out. Okay, so the challenge or the opportunity. And so the challenge is what is going to make this day difficult, but it's also an opportunity because it is the chance for you to be able to learn and to grow and to expand. So anything that's challenging you is growing you. All right, so the challenge today is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands in this is about not resting on your laurels, but I also, my immediate connection to this is when you're looking at others, it's coming back to, let's see, it's the comparison being the thief of joy. Comparison being the thief of joy. That's what I'm getting more on this card, as being the challenge today, is that I think that you're not going to give yourself enough credit. You're not giving yourself enough credit. Okay. The approach for today. So, what energy is needed today to be successful? So, we have the Three of Wands. So, this is about managing your expectations. So, this opportunity is a great opportunity. It's one that brings you a lot of joy. But the challenge is with the comparisonitis. The challenge is with your expectations. So your approach is managing your expectations about this. Again, one of the other messages from the Six of Wands is not resting on your laurel. So you do have to put in the work. And so I mentioned 344, but another part of that message of 344 is you have to put in the work. But it's career opportunities aligned with your belief systems bring opportunity for success. So I feel like that was actually part of this message too, is that you have to be mindful of how to make the most out of this opportunity. And it has to be aligned with your belief systems in order for you to be really successful for it. So you're going to have to really inspect what this opportunity is. It brings you a lot of joy, but you've got to inspect, is it actually aligned with your belief systems? And, what is your expectations that it's bringing to you? Next step. So what can you do? What is where do you start? So we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is about heartbreak, but it's okay. This is it's a loss. It's about having to give something up. But the one thing about the Three of Swords compared to the Ten of Swords is this can be mended. This heartbreak is temporary. It can be mended. So where do we start? We start here. We start here by addressing this part right here. Give me some more information about this. How do we address this? And what is the heartbreak about? We have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Six of Swords is its movement. It is movement. It is transition. The King of Swords is very logical. This is the logical thing to do. There's something that feels very logical about this. It's the logical thing to do. But I think this is the part that is bringing in the heartbreak of this, is because you are having to leave some things behind. And this woman is very compassionate. She is very generous. There's something here about the heartbreak here is connected with, I think, because I'm seeing, that it's the logical thing to do. That's what it's the logical thing to do. It tells me that in your head, you're kind of having to convince yourself why you need to do this, why this is good for you, why this is good for you, and not, like, I think that you're feeling guilt that is unnecessary. Okay, I want to look also, what is this Ace of Pentacles? What is the opportunity? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, and the Hermit. So the Wheel of Fortune this is a fated moment. This is destiny. This is also about the wheels of karma, but I just see that this is, if you remember when I first pulled this card out, I pointed to the hand of God and I told you this felt like a divine opportunity. This right here is the confirmation that yes, this is a divine, meant to be on your path opportunity. You're going to feel like you don't know what to do with this. And I think it's connecting to some of these other cards that we've already talked about, is the comparisonitis, Um, I feel like that you also have the opportunity to work directly with a mentor. So feel like this is the part that should alleviate your concerns the most is that you're going to be guided. This is telling me you are being guided in this direction. You have a guide. It could be a spiritual guide, like literal spiritual guide, or it could be a physical mentor or guide. But you're being guided in this decision. This is your path. You are clearly fighting it. And with this being the next step where you start, you are fighting this, you're this because it hurts. You're leaving something behind. You're ending something. Something has to end in order for you to move forward. And so that hurts. All right. So, um, what does this situation look like in 1 week? We have the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star. So the Two of Wands is that is a crossroads. It's needing to make a decision. You're needing to really get out of your comfort zone. So I feel like that this is the point in which you're going to start moving forward, setting that new foundation. The Knight of Pentacles is like it's that brick by brick. It's going to take some time and effort, but this is ultimately a wish granted. This is something that you wanted for a long time, and it is finally coming to you, and you're feeling guilty about it. So, what can you do to overcome the guilt? We've got the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Magician. So, the High Priestess is just, that inner knowing, just knowing who you are, knowing what you deserve, knowing, that this was meant for you. Like this right here tells me it was meant for you. Um, the Emperor is standing in your power. And the Magician, you've manifested this. This is showing you literally how powerful you are. Look at what you've been able to accomplish. Look at what you've called into your life. All right, so it looks like you're going to be having quite a day today. So I'm pretty excited for you no matter when you see this reading. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to pull a card from the Art of Manifestation Oracles. I will be doing an extended, I will pull cards for each of the zodiac signs, and we'll just pull 3 cards and an oracle card just to see what's coming at you for this week. All right, and if you're interested in that, that will be down in the description box below. All right, so what can we do to help bring our manifestations in today? Dislike of others. Sometimes we form strongly negative feelings towards others. In truth, it is not them that we dislike, but their words, actions, and behaviors. This card asks you to try to detach from the experience of their behavior and to see them as a soul on their unique pathway, attempting to manage their own challenging life lessons. And so, dislike of others. This message has been loud, and it was in my reading for my channel too for the week. Is really looking at our own shadows and seeing how they're showing up in our external world around us. When you're pointing out in others, like the things that you don't like, you're denying the things that you don't like about it's like a deflection. It's like, don't look over here, look over there. Look at all of their flaws. They're the ones with the flaws. I don't have any flaws over here. So it's just remembering that we all have flaws, that as being human is very complex. There are good and bad parts in all of us. And they are experienced positively and negatively by different people. So like I could interact with one person in the exact same way. I could be in a group of people and have the exact same interaction, but based off of where everybody else in that room is at that moment, they're all having a different experience of me. Some of them saw me as stuck up. Some of them saw me as super friendly and kind. Some of them saw me as dumb, or just I don't know what I'm talking about. Some of them saw me as just weird. Some of them saw me as just interesting. They all had a different experience of me, and I just did the one thing in front of all of them. And so you've got to understand that that's how you're viewing everybody outside of you too. We all are doing that. Everyone, um, like the version of someone outside of you, you have no idea who that is. Like you have the version inside of you in your head of who they are. They have the version inside of their head of who they are. This person has the version inside of their head of who they are. Who are they really? We are all souls. When you dial it all back, we're all souls. So we all have our flaws and we all have our gifts, and it's good to give a lot of grace, because I mean, the minute you start pointing your finger out to others, it can come right back to you. All right, so I'm going to stop there. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. If you're interested in the extended, again, that's down in the description box below. If you would like to book a private reading, that information is down in the description box as well. All right, so I'll see you guys next time.